Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, and we are working on our license to create today. Let's see if we can get Pam. She was going to join us today. Let's see. Are you there, Pam? It may or may not work today, and if not, we'll have to catch up with her. But we'll see if she can get, if she can. Whoops, get in here. What is everybody working on today? I think I got lots of people out there waiting on us. Hello, Colleen and Kim. We are having a good time on working on our gnomes. We are making gnomes. Here is mine. Look at this. Mine has my mini ears, and we're going to have a roaming gnome project. So everyone that's in class today is going to have an opportunity to have our Florida gnome. Let me see, I've got some of the pieces. I don't have all of them, but our Florida gnome is going to be roaming around. And so we have Florida fabric on the back. And we're going to have the gnome. Let's see. He's starting to come together. And here's a couple pieces of his hat. I've got some more to do. His hat looks like a tree. So we're going to be putting him together this afternoon. And then he is going to make visiting stops to everybody who is participating. Everyone wants to participate in it. So he is going to head around. And let's see. I see Pam, but looks like she's frozen. Let me see if.
Green room.
Oh, there you are, Pam. Hello, you're frozen. Yeah. She is out and about today, so we'll see if we can get her back on. So some things that I want to share with you, of course, is this one, and I have 5 slots left. You don't have to miss out from today. There are 5 more boxes available. We will be meeting weekly, so we have 4 more weeks after today. So we'll be meeting and working our way through these awesome projects. And just to tease you a little bit, let me see here. Let me see. I've posted pictures, but let me just tease you a little bit more with them. Can I find pictures in here? Yeah. We're going to be making a Halloween tote, a Halloween bag, either for trick or treat or for yourself. Everything's in there to make that. The gnome. And let's see, if that's not enough fun, sometimes we just need fun projects. If that's not enough fun, we are going to make villages. Yep, we are going to make, see those? We're going to make villages. And we're using this really, really nice stiff stuff from RNK. It has a name. We all have. It's called Stitch and Shape. It is really, really cool. It is iron-on one side, so you can iron it on, and it's nice and stiff. It adds shape to all kinds of projects, whether it's bags or dolls or houses or all those cool things that we like to make. So we're working on that. And there's more. There's more. These are going to be so fun. This is going to be quite a project. Not that it's hard, but it's going to be fun. We are going to make a woodland storybook. You see that little storybook? Well, that little storybook is going to have, you can't have a storybook if it's not touchy-feely, be able to work with it and do things. Well, we're going to be making woodland creatures, of course. We're going to be putting a zipper in it. It gets a handle. All of these little pieces will fit and work within the project. There's going to be trees. And if you see this one tree, it has a door. So that means a creature can be inside the tree and peek out. What fun for the little kids. And I'm not so sure that, a few of the bigger kids won't have a good time too. There's mushrooms. There's, it's 2 pages. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. So we're going to be working on that. We're going to be doing the hidden inside zippers again. Yep, we're going to be working on those. So just take a look at all of those little things. See all those little creatures? They all go in the book. And then there's zippers to put them in when they're not playing with it. It's just a nice size, like a, probably 8.5 by 11 or something like that. They can open it up and play with it. But what a great project for in the car. And then you could always play games. If you're in the car, well, maybe they can see a tree or look for, do I Spy or, all kinds of other fun stuff. And then, of course, it just wouldn't be holiday harvest without a yard banner, or you could use it on the wall, but we're going to have it out of canvas. Applique. I'm reading messages too. Yes, their projects, their instructions have gotten easier to understand. And let me tell you how and why. Because they have started to ask the instructors to look at them and to make the project ahead of time and kind of give them hints, read the instructions. And I know I took a survey afterwards, and there were some things that people had comments, and I asked to give them comments. And you know what happens whenever you offer suggestions? They put you on the committee or the group. So they did. They invited me, and I was excited about it. They asked me ahead of time to make 2 of the projects, which was my gnome and the Halloween basket. And it actually comes with 2 designs. And one of my suggestions, of course, was that needs to be moved down just a little bit so that it's, more centered and happy doesn't hide underneath the ruffle. But they did. And, reading the instructions and going through. So it was a lot of fun, and they were very, very appreciative. And we can see, with the instructions, the pictures are much better. The colors, meaning you can see the colors, you can see the projects. And so, if you've worked on these before and maybe got confused, come on back. I have 5 kits left, and you won't be missing a thing. In fact, our gnome is going to roam around between all of the attendees in the class. They've all said they want a chance with the gnome. So I am making mine today. And what we did today was work on doing chenille. If you've never done chenille, take a look at that. That's chenille. This chenille, and let me show you this one. This chenille are 2 different fabrics. This is just your cotton, white cotton quilting fabric. This is Shannon's Embrace fabric. All those little pieces, it just chenilles and fluffs up. So cool, so fluffy. And in their kits, I put I put white and added my favorite blue, added some blue in there. So you can make it any way you want to. You can have a blue beard, a white beard, or a combo beard. So all of their projects promote and not necessarily, well, they promote, everybody promotes. Every one of your classes or kits promote either their embroidery or their products and stabilizers, but it showcases all the wonderful stabilizers that RNK has. They just do a really, really good job with their stabilizers, the quality. And I will tell you, and I watch out on Facebook, people that like to go and they buy it by the bolt and they buy some of the stuff that you can see through. Well, let me get a piece here. If you ever hold your stabilizer up and look at it, so check it, because there's some out there that are good. There's some that's not so good. There's some that you have to take two pieces and put one this way and one this way so that you have a nice weave. Well, if you can see, take a look at that. Yeah, that is a good quality stabilizer. Nice feel to it. Pull the stitch count, and that's how they RNK has theirs. The way that they write it up, they tell you the stitch count, how many stitches per 4-inch hoop you can put in their stabilizer, and not have the puckering and the issues and those kind of things. So if you're having issues with your stabilizers and you're stitching and you wonder why things don't come out, and you put all that time and energy in it and you're not happy, go back and look at the materials that you're using. Okay? When you're taking your time, you want to make sure you're using the best quality that you can afford. Okay? If you can't afford it, that's totally understandable, but the best quality. It's just like with cooking or anything else. Or, here's a good one. Do you like to paint your house, paint a room, and you buy a paint because it says one coat covers and it doesn't, and the paint's like water? And if you buy the other brand where it's a little bit thicker and it's a better paint and it covers, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And I've got something else to show you. I did a couple more. I've been working on our Sweet as Pie. You guys have watched, and I've got a new one. I did one last night, or did I do two? I don't know. Sweet as Pie. I want you to see this one. This is my apple pie with the apple slices in it and the ice cream. It's got puffy ice cream on top. It has a shiny white leather is the plate. Now, I did struggle, and I will be honest with you. It called for a purple thread. I struggled with that. Purple is just not my favorite color, but purple is a great fall color. If you work with fall colors, your oranges and peach colors and pinks and rust colors, all of those, man, I used to arrange flowers, and I'd arrange all these fall colors, and then I would get some purple status and stick it in there, and the purple just made the flower arrangement and colors pop. So it certainly does have a place. And I looked at the design for the pillow, and I wanted to make sure, okay, it's not going to be the only purple thing in there. And when I looked at it, there are some purple. If you ordered the fabric kit, which they're coming, has all of these fabrics in it. Well, when I got the design, I don't have those fabrics, so I'm pulling from my stash so I can get the pieces together and be able to show you. So there is, that the Kimberbells, that purple with those little purple wispy, reminds me of Queen Anne's lace flowers. That, and then this one here. So we do have some purples in the project. So I pulled the purple thread. But what I want you to see, look at that fork. Does that not look like a regular fork? I almost did the purple metallic because I thought, oh, have you ever been to a party where they have the plasticware and it looks really super shiny and looks like silverware? Well, but I refrained and I went with King Star Metallic Silver Thread. Okay, the silver thread. That's what I did for the plate. So my plate has a silver fork on it. So And it called for the charcoal color fabric, which I didn't have. And you know, when you don't have the colors that you're looking for, you can never go wrong if you pull out your grunge. Pull out your blender or the grunge. So that's what I did. I pulled out the grunge fabric. This, you can see it a little bit better here. So this is the grunge. There's another block that's going to have that in it. And yes, hands down, again, I watched some of these posts and I will tell you, King Star metallic thread is good forever almost. Now, forever's a long time. But I have a spool that was at the shop when we purchased the shop. And that's been over 6 years ago. And it had been there way before that, so long it had faded, and I thought it was one color, and when I started to use it, it actually is another color. It's a green color, and it's never broken on me. So that just tells you what the quality is of the King Star metallic thread. It is a dime product. We do sell it at the store. Let's see. We've got Sweetest Pie badge, and you have a choice of badges. How about some lemon pie? Yep, lemon. And what else do we have? Oh, I have a chocolate pie. You can't have a pie without chocolate. And the chocolate even has the chocolate curl on the top. And let me see. Ooh, pumpkin. That is my absolute favorite. I can remember one time my mother asked me what kind of cake I wanted for my birthday, and I told her pumpkin pie. She thought it was crazy, but she made me a pumpkin pie. And I will tell you, that woman could make a pumpkin pie. She really liked her sugar, so she put lots of sugar and lots of spice. That's always my favorite part. It's really hard for anybody else to make a pumpkin pie that's that good. We've got a pecan pie. Look at that. The sparkly pie plate. That's silver metal or silver leather. That's silver leather. All of those types of things are in the embellishment kit if you have ordered the embellishment kit along with your the design CD and the fabric. Now the design CD and the embellishments are on their way. The fabric, I'm still waiting confirmation. As soon as I get it, we'll have a sew. We'll do a day sew where I can show you and put all that stuff together. And you guys will have a chance to work together on it, okay? Let me see here. Okay. Then look at this. That's three-dimensional, guys. Is that not cool? That is a cherry pie, and you see the sparkle underneath? That's because that piece of fabric has heat and bond vinyl. So we've ironed the vinyl on top, and it makes it shiny. It gives it that shiny wet look. And then you make all these little strips and you weave them, and they're sewn. This is all done in the hoop. Okay, we take all of those pieces and we weave them. It's all done in the hoop. This project, you know, if you've been around very long with Kimberbell and you've seen some of their projects, you've seen them grow, and they have. They get more and more detailed, they just keep coming up with new, fun, creative ideas. So, as you can see, there are many, many pieces to this Sweet as Pie bench pillow. So it will take us time because all I've done is the pies. And let's see, I have a raspberry pie that I still have to do. I have a blueberry pie, and that's got the crust on it. There's some other blocks that you do. Let's see, there's a rolling pin, there's the ingredient block, and then there's the mixer. Now, I'm not so sure I'm going to have a purple mixer. Don't know if I can do that. But There is going to be some purple in there, of course, and as you can see, I worked my way in with some blue in mine. So it's fun because you can create and change things up a little bit. Even if you get a fabric kit, feel free to, change things a little bit. Don't get stressed out if something happens that maybe you cut the wrong piece or the wrong thing and I don't mind because you come and buy your fabrics from us. We appreciate it. But, it's okay to change it up. It doesn't have to be exactly the way that, that they put it together. They do make it easier with the kits. It makes it a whole lot easier. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, this is fun. I'm working on this and working with Shannon, and I just tell you guys, Shannon is the Shannon Fabric, and I sent out and did the survey with the snowman and the Santa. Those are coming. We will have kits for both. It's probably going to have to be the end of October because in order for me to get the stuff, and I've got to order it and get it back out. They're also going to do for us a Felix the Fox class. So I talked to them and got them to agree to teach virtually because they usually only do it in-house. But I know that you want to do virtual. The quilt, or not the quilt, the blanket, and the Felix the Fox. Yay! I am so excited. They told me that, we have good news for you. Yes, that was excellent. So, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be April. She's the one that's done a lot of that for us and does a really, really good job. Let's see. Mike's been busy texting me back and forth. I think he has, yay, yes. So there'll be 3. There'll be the snowman, there'll be the Santa pillow. So the snowman is the round pillow. And then maybe we'll have some fun because he doesn't come with the hat. I think we should, when we do that class, have some ideas on how we want to decorate and personalize our snowman. Yeah, that might be a fun challenge. Then there's the Santa, the square Santa pillow, and then this one. So we've got lots of those things coming up. Great for this coming time of year because you'll come to the classes, start thinking. These are classes that you can do, you can learn, and you could be making gifts that you may need. Who do you need to make a gift for Christmas? So that's some really cool stuff. And let me see. I think I have 2 more of these kits for the Merry Christmas, y'all. If you missed that and you decide you want to do it, I think I still have 2 fabric kits for that. We do have several Kimberbell events that are coming. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Yeah. Oh, yes. This is fun. I have been working on the projects for the Kimberbell tier tray, and I have more to show and tell. Look at this. Is that not just so cute? The North Pole Milk and Cookie Company pillow. That's one of the projects. We're going to be making all of these little things. We're going to be making a pillow and some boxes. That looks like a box. We've all bought boxes like that. But this is a box that's going to be folded up and glued. But I'm thinking that you could do this if you wanted to, and you could sew it if you wanted to sew it together. Or you could leave it where it opened and put something inside. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Colleen. Mike's phone jingled. You are part of this. And And we have lights. So I don't know how well you can see this one, but I stitched these out. Look at those snowflakes. Can you see those? Those snowflakes, and they have the hole in the middle. I've not, this is on 2 layers of water-soluble stabilizer. So if you want to make lace, you use the same color thread on the bottom and the top, and 2 layers of good quality wash away stabilizer. So all of that will wash away, and then we'll have holes in the middle, and the lights, you know, those little fairy lights, they come, you put them on through each one of the holes. Yeah, that is just, it takes a little while to stitch, but you know, you set it up and let it stitch and you go on to something else. Then, let me see, and I didn't cut these because I'm waiting till class, but these are trees. So we make 3 trees, and they're stiff too because they have the wash away stabilizer, and we want them stiff. So there's 3 trees. Okay. And you can make more, but these are the ones when they're done that, you know, they fit down one on top of the other. I can't do that yet because I haven't cut them apart. So, oh, what the heck, let's just cut one of them. Okay, so the very last thing is cutting. See that little line in there? We're going to cut that, and you want good sharp scissors. So I would recommend, we have the these, yes, these are the K. Buckleys, the good ones. I have them in 3 sizes. The little ones, the medium size, and then the big ones are purple. Okay, so we're going to cut this. Look how easy that cut. Oh my gosh. So now, take it like this. Three-dimensional tree for in our tier tray. Yeah, that's how cool. So we're going to be making all these little things, and then we have, oh golly, what else do we have? Let me see, I just keep digging down in the bag. There's a big package. Oh, here it is, here it is. So we have a bigger package that goes to the North Pole. We're going to be using our glue gun. So this is going to be all boxed up and ready to be shipped. Again, you could take this if you want to sew and you like to sew by hand. You could take and put some little stitches, you know, some little stitches in there and stitch it if you don't like to, you know, use a glue gun. You know, I thought you could probably even use a little bit of Velcro if you want to take it back apart after the holidays, but this one's not going to take up, you know, it's only that much, so it doesn't take up too much room. And then, let's see, there's Santa and Mrs. Claus stuffies. Those aren't done yet. There's a hoop because there's a little ornament. There's a reindeer that goes in a frame. So there's a little frame. Oh, let's see, where's the frame? Yep, there's a frame. Has a reindeer picture. And then there's a naughty and nice list that gets hung up on the ladder. And then if that's not enough, that's what comes with the class. We have on the bonus designs. Where'd my other one go? Oh, there's oh, there he is, my favorite. You're going to have lace, freestanding lace bonus designs. Yeah, look at that. There's a gingerbread man. There's a tree. There's a Santa hat, a wreath, and a mitten. This is the size. Those are individual. They work in a 4x4 hoop. And there's more. On the bonus designs, if you like the lights or you want to make them into earrings or other things, you have And you make them by the dozen, freestanding lace. Same color thread, top and bobbin, 2 layers of stabilizer. These I have not cut apart and wet, left them together on purpose. There's the gingerbread man. So you can take and put those on the lights. So if you don't want snowflakes, you can use these on the lights. Here's wreaths and packages, and here again, King Star metallic thread for the package and the ribbon. I did not use the King Star in the bobbin because, and you can't tell the difference, I used my Flawless 60 weight, which is a bobbin weight thread. So I used that in the back side. Then we have little mittens and Santa caps. So there you have it. That's all the fun stuff for that project coming up. If you've missed any of the Kimberbell, you're new, there's some of the events and you didn't get to do one, let me know. There's quite a few of them that we have back on schedule, including my Punny Valentine, the Home Sweet Haunted Home pillow. We have that, and it has lace bats. I just happen to have all these things here. Oh, we've got a stuffed pumpkin that's losing his stem because I didn't glue it. I'll have the glue out later and I'll glue in. But a 3-dimensional pumpkin quilted. We have the Home Sweet Haunted Home. This works great, would work on the tier tray or also the metal tray, the metal tray that Kimberbell had. The Dead and Breakfast Inn. And I don't have my pillow stuffed in here, but the pillow with the bats. And the bats are all freestanding, but made a little bit different. Either applique or freestanding. Look at that. Freestanding lace bats. And yeah, here's bats. There we go. Here's my bats. So we have our freestanding lace bats. So we're going to be making those. And the bonus for that one are all of these really cute creatures that you can string up on the cord with the wool balls if you want to, or use them as appliques, whatever you want to do. These guys would work really good using this stiff stuff. Yeah, it would work really good with that. So that's what we've got going on here. I know some of you always want to know when something new or we've got something, a refurbished machine. If you know somebody who is looking for a serger, a 4-thread serger, we have, what did he tell me it was? It's I think it's called the Enlighten. It does have the wave stitch. It was gently used. Mike has cleaned and serviced, and it's ready to go at a phenomenal price. I think he actually has it out on the website. So if you are somebody who is looking for a serger, we have one. I also have an 8-thread that's brand new and floor model that we're selling, and a cover stitch machine. Cover stitch. So if you know anybody looking for those things, send them our way. They're at kind of rock bottom out the door prices. And one 6-needle embroidery machine. If you want something that can do more, we have one. So with that being said, I challenge you to go sew something. Tomorrow we will be doing our cup of cheer. I think that's class 5 or 6 tomorrow afternoon. So bring your questions, bring your projects, and I will see you there. Okay. Explain. A cover stitch machine makes one of the things a cover stitch machines, it's like the other half of a serger. A serger, if you have an 8 thread, has 4 that does all the serging and cutting and that kind of thing. A cover stitch just is 1. If you look at the bottom hem on your t-shirt, everybody pull up your t-shirt and look at it. That is a cover stitch where it's got 2 layers, 2 stitching on the top and the stitch on the back crisscross. That is a cover stitch. Your belt loops, you know, all of those purse straps that we make, cover stitch. It doesn't cut them, but it does the stitching, the cover stitch, and then there's a little attachment that you can add to it. But that's what a cover stitch machine is. And maybe I can do a quick little demo a little bit later on to show you guys. So any other questions, give us a call. If you need, we concierge shop with you. We do FaceTime. We do all those fun things. So I am going to get back to class and work on my gnome. And I will see you tomorrow is Mike's Tech Talk. No, that's okay, Colleen. Those are great questions. Those are great questions. Sergers are something you don't have to have, but I'll tell you, once you've got one, serger, cover stitch, you'll be so happy. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and Mike will be doing, tomorrow's Tuesday, his Tech Talk from the shop. Make it a great day and go sew something.